Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're having a look at Polygon. We're going to go through a price prediction. We're going to go through some recent news and an update to what's going on with Polygon at the moment. Now before we get this video started, let me just declare that this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. So let's get right into it straight away, shall we? Because Polygon is doing extremely well right now. It's at $1.40. Now, a surprising thing is that at the 20th of July, not too long ago actually, less than a month ago, the price was actually 67 cents in a matter of around 15 days. Roughly around 15 days, 15 or 16 days. So how did it get from there to $1.40? In fact, yesterday, August the 14th, it was at $1.50. That's quite impressive. But how did it do this? And why did it do this? Because right now the trader numbers are looking good. There's certainly a lot of trades in Polygon right now. I mean, in the last 5 days alone, it's gone from $1.13 to $1.50. Now, before we can get into a proper price analysis and a proper price prediction, perhaps we should just take a look at the news that's coming out of Polygon right now. Everything that's happening in the Polygon ecosystem. This would give us an indication of why the price have risen to such a high expectation. First big news, this was actually published on August the 10th. Teller Finance is coming to Polygon, followed their 11 million NFT sale. That's an 11 million NFT sale. And this means Teller Finance is coming to Polygon. Hermes Network is joining Polygon and becoming Polygon Hermes via the first full-blown merger of two blockchain networks. This was huge. Now, this isn't the first time that Polygon has merged with another network. Polygon actually merged with Matic because Polygon used to be known as Polygon Matic. And after a while, they just started calling themselves Polygon. But they did have a huge merger, and it looks like another big one might be on the way. Strategic focus on ZK technology as next major chapter for Polygon. 1 billion treasury. 1 billion treasury, a 1 billion treasury allocation. Now this is huge because ZK Snarks is using a lot of crypto technology, including Mina protocol. And Polygon wants to have a full focus on the ZK technology. And this could be huge because with the ZK technology, to utilize that technology to help them achieve a minimum blockchain, a minimal blockchain, a blockchain that stays the same size almost forever. So these are big things in the Polygon ecosystem. They're huge news and they're instrumental to why Polygon price have risen recently. We're going to go through the price itself because like I said, it left from around 66 cents to around 66 cents or 67 cents. And by the end of August, it was already at $1. That's where we're sitting at the end of August. Now here's what's important to understand because it went from 66 cents on the 20th of July to around 90 cents on the 21st of July. That's huge. It actually achieved $1.10. That was huge as well. So let's put a marker right there. But I think this is where it really started to find itself, started to find its realistic price. It was around $1.12. And this was the beginning of August. Because from there, we actually saw a little bit of a resistance, but it wasn't enough to keep Polygon down. Now it's important to see this resistance because it's not a huge resistance. It's quite normal. It's definitely normal to see a retraction in the price. It was getting closer to $1.20. Now as these news kept on rolling out, this actually helped with the price. Now most of these news, they actually came out after the 10th of August, interestingly enough. A lot of people in the market knew that some of these news was coming through, knew that these things were happening in the background. And this is instrumental because this drives trading. This drives traders and people to buy the token. Because a lot of people actually want to get involved before the token hit an all-time high. Now, some of these traders, what they have is that they have group chats. They've got different group chats. And in these group chats, they get ticked off. They get alerted before the news have actually hit the open market. They get alerted that actually something's going to happen and the price is going to go up. Big news is going to be announced, the price is going to go up. And this helps to drive the price in the cryptocurrency market. And I'll show you just how much, because from here, from the 21st of July to around the 31st of July, that's normal human reaction. However, is when people in the market actually know what's going to happen before the news actually hit the open. And once the news start getting spread on social media groups, well, people start investing earlier than you can ever expect. And this is what happens. The price goes into an upward landslide. It's pretty much game on from this point. It's pretty much game on all the way up until August the 10th. Now, it's interesting that we note August the 10th because around August the 10th, the price was $1.15, really close to August the 7th, $1.18. Why is this important? Because this is exactly when a lot of news started to get rolled out. Telefinance is coming to Polygon following their 11 million NFT sale. That's huge. And a lot of other news started to hit. And again, what did we see? Another upward landslide. This is not normal human reaction. This is not people panicking to get into the market. This is people who already knew good news were going to come up and they had to invest really early. One of the ways you can probably tell is that all you see is green candles right there. That's all you see is green candle. Not a single red candle. Now this is normal human being reaction. Fear factor. You see a lot of red. People start to sell because people want to get their money. They think, ooh, this is probably hit the all-time high. I'm going to sell right now. This has made me the money that I want. That's normal human reaction out of fear as well. People invest because of fear and people will sell because of fear. This is normal human reaction. This isn't. This is predetermined. This is when people knew that the market was going to do something good and they invest as early as they can. We've learned that between the 20th and the 21st of July, the price went up dramatically, but it was almost impossible to keep the price down. We also learned that between the 25th and the 26th, it did the exact same thing. And once again, we learned on the 10th of August, that the price did the exact same thing. The price just shot up. It was almost impossible to keep it down. Now, since the 20th of July, we've seen this occurred 3 major times. I say 3 major times because I don't think this period counts, because you see a lot of red candles right there. That's normal human reaction. And that's a lot of people who are selling. That's a lot of people who are buying as well. But it's a lot of doubt. So we've seen this occurred 3 times since the 20th. That's almost 3 times in a month. That's really good for trading when you can predict the market in such a way. Now, the time period between these margins were around 5 days for the first 2. However, to get to the third, and probably the most important one, but once again, when you know the news is going to hit the market, it's easy to predict because you know what's going to happen. So where do we see the price going right now? That's the real question. Do we see it stabilizing around $1.40? Or do we see it going back down to $1.30, 20 cents, or $1.10? Now, if you want to understand where it could stabilize, you go back in time. And where do we go back? We go back to around June. The price was doing a lot of things around June, from around $1.20 to around $1.10 and $1.20. It was kind of stable around that price. But after that, it had a huge drop off. Around the 7th of July, it had a huge drop off. Right? This was a great time for people to buy. And that's why so many people bought. So if you want to understand where the price is going in the future, it's always good to have a look in the past. Now, I don't think the price is going to be this low. I think the price is going to be a lot more stable. So I think for this time period, anywhere between $1.20 upwards, $1.20, maybe even $1.30, it could stabilize around $1.40 as well, around this line. Now this is for the remainder of August and for September as well. Now, for anyone who don't know what Polygon is, let me just give you a quick introduction. Polygon used to be known as Matic Network. It's an interchain scalability solution that gives infrastructure for creating blockchain networks and that can interface with each other. It intends to bring the adaptability and scalability of alt-chain along with Ethereum security, liquidity, and interoperability. So Polygon is the future, looking forward to admitting to 2 new rollups on its platform later on. Now, one will be distributed loads off-chain exchanges into a solitary trade, while the other will run on the Ethereum network to speed up transaction. So Ethereum continues to be the most effective utilized blockchain globally. This open source decentralized blockchain quickly acquires ubiquity after its liftoff in 2013. It offers smart contracts as proof-of-stake framework. So Ethereum fast adoption, it actually results in exorbitant cost with exchange charge often costing more than the transfer sum. So this is because Ethereum has a great measure of clients using a network, which remarkably brings down their exchange scalability. So in Polygon case, it used to resolve these issues. The Polygon system comprised numerous numbers, including block creators, developers, clients, and stakeholders. Polygon clients utilize the Matic sidechain to execute and coordinate with different Ethereum-based decentralized apps. Now, it's good to know that Polygon is a lot less expensive and it's actually quicker than other networks as well. So one of the most important news I actually wanted to get into was the Teller news, the Teller Finance news. And it simply says, we're thrilled to announce that Teller Finance, a money market protocol for risk underwriting and uncollateralized lending, is deploying on Polygon. So Teller wants to remain blockchain agnostic and EVM compatible, but accounting for intermediate network issues with Ethereum is pivotal for their mission. And this was quoted by Ryan Birkin, CEO of Teller. Developers can easily port Ethereum dApps onto a scalable network such as Polygon, Proof of Stake, Comet Chain that solve concerns around network costs, rising gas fees, and security. Now, Teller NFT holders can easily bridge their NFTs from Ethereum to Polygon to begin staking their NFTs, receive their base loan value, and extract loans. Polygon users can begin making deposit and funds liquidity pool. Teller's protocol will soon be live and able to be used on Ethereum mainnet. So Teller joins some of the best developers in the space such as DeFi, Blue Chip, SushiSwap, Curve, Ava, Balancer, Kyber to build on Polygon. Now, Polygon provides developers access to millions of potential users with integration to major wallets, including Trust Wallet. Now, if you don't know what Teller is, it's an open source protocol that interacts with customers' data to calculate default risk and offers unsecured crypto assets loan. Now, users can supply liquidity to the protocol's lending pool and earn interest from rapid loan. Teller leverage borrowers' credit history to calculate annual interest rate based on market conditions versus consumer risk credit, reducing and eliminating the need for collaterals to offer unsecured crypto assets loan. So this protocol will act as a data layer for underwriting risk and the development of new credit infrastructure for DeFi. So that was just a quick look at Teller joining force with Polygon. Now, what gets me excited is to have a look at Hermes Network that is joining Polygon and becoming Polygon Hermes via the first full-blown merger of two blockchain networks. Interestingly, it does start with the zero-knowledge technology, that's ZK technology. So we're proud and excited to announce that Hermes, one of the most prominent zero-knowledge cryptocurrency-based scaling project and team, will begin joining Polygon. Starting today, we'll initiate the process of merging Hermes into the Polygon ecosystem. Will be operating under the new name Polygon Hermes. Polygon Hermes will become a part of the growing Polygon suite that already offers solutions such as Polygon Proof of Stake. The maximum amount that will be committed to this merger from Polygon Treasury is 250 Matic token, or roughly 250 million, based on the price at the time of reaching the agreement on August the 4th. Now, this merger is our first big foray into ZK scaling field after we publicly announced ZK-based solution as a strategic focus on moving forward. More details on this strategic decision can be found in our ZK thesis. The only decentralized rollup, it goes into more information that we don't need to bother ourselves with. Now, I do recommend that for yourself that you do check out the Polygon thesis, the strategic focus on ZK technology. So overall, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a quick update into what's going on with Polygon right now. It's a quick update of Polygon price at the moment, a price analysis, and a quick price prediction. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what sort of video would you like me to do next.